North Korea is known to the outside world as one of the most isolated, secretive, and oppressive countries in the world. Yet, in 2015, a Slovenian band called Laibach became the first foreign band to perform in North Korea, and North Korea's first ever rock concert. How did this bizarre turn of events come to pass? And why was the first rock band allowed in North Korea one of the most controversial bands in the world, which had been banned in several countries? In order to understand how they gained the approval to perform in North Korea, it is important to first understand who Laibach is and what type of performance they do. Laibach is an avant-garde industrial rock band that formed in Slovenia in 1980. Laibach was originally a group of 4 members of the larger collective community, Nieuwe Slovenische Kunst. NSK was a community of artists whose aim was to challenge the established socialist order and eventually help democratize their society. Laibach used their unique combination of music, propaganda-like videos, and militarized uniforms to critique totalitarian ideologies. But why would North Korea allow this content into their borders, despite its controversial nature? The invitation from North Korea came as a surprise to many, considering their strict policy on limiting access to outsiders. Yet they chose Laibach as their first foreign band to perform in the country. This decision can be attributed to several factors. But what? When the news broke, the entire world was in a state of shock, not only due to the fact that it was a rock concert that was chosen, but Laibach's particular act and performative choices too. So what reasons would North Korea have for allowing Laibach to perform in their country? It could be argued that North Korea wanted to use Laibach as a way to show the outside world that they are open to other cultures and experiences. Despite not really having any confirmation of this, that theory is popular among many. Or maybe North Korea wanted to invite the band to play due to the nationalist message that the Laibach performance holds. Even though this message could very well be anti-authoritarian, it is also a nationalist message that can be seen as patriotic. The most likely reason, however, is Morten Traavik. So who is Morten Traavik and what makes him so important? Morten Traavik is an artist, filmmaker, and cultural mediator from Norway. He's been working in the field of cultural exchange between Europe and North Korea since 2008. Morten was the one who proposed the idea of Laibach performing in North Korea to their government, and he was also the one who made a film about the event. His idea of bridging cultures through music and film was accepted by the North Korean government, and thus Laibach was allowed to perform. Morten has been criticized for his collaborations with the authoritarian North Korean government, but he argues that cultural exchange is key to understanding each other and creating a more peaceful world. So while many are shocked that the band of Laibach was chosen to break through the borders of North Korea, it is important to remember that it was Morten Traavik's vision and ambition that made this possible. Sure, maybe Laibach's performance was a bit bizarre and unexpected, but who's to say that Morten Traavik's vision wasn't the right thing to do? Despite the shock of an avant-garde industrial rock band performing in North Korea, the reaction to Laibach's performance was generally positive. Just like in every other place, there are some trends that never change. You can expect younger people to be more open-minded to something new and different, while older people tend to be more resistant. The North Korean government was also generally positive about Laibach's performance, with one newspaper review even calling it very interesting and a success. Looks like Laibach escaped the banhammer. So while Laibach and Morten Traavik's performance didn't necessarily cause any major political changes in North Korea, it did open the door for other acts to follow suit and maybe even plant the seeds of change in North Korea's future. It seemed like the sound system would fail for a little while, but the troopers pulled through and in the end, everyone was happy. The crowd seemed to really enjoy the performance, and it is likely that this concert will be remembered for a long time. And did you know there's even a movie about it? The documentary Liberation Day chronicles Laibach's performance in North Korea. The film follows Morten Traavik and Laibach as they prepare for the event, focusing on their struggles to get the North Korean government to agree. The documentary also delves into the ethical dilemma of performing in North Korea, as well as the implications of doing so. Is it right to support an authoritarian regime? In an even more nuanced light, is it right to perform under such a regime? While Laibach and Morten Traavik don't openly support North Korea, many critics have argued that their performance legitimizes and strengthens it. If this is the case, then what does the performance of Laibach tell us about the power of art, music, and culture? Even more interestingly, what if this isn't the case? If Laibach and Morten Traavik aren't affirming authoritarianism by performing in North Korea, then what message are they trying to send? The movie, rated over 7.0 on IMDb, explores these questions and ultimately leaves the audience with a sense of both uncertainty and hope about the potential for creative expression in North Korea. Still, not every place was as happy with Laibach as North Korea was. Did you know they've even been banned before? The controversy around Laibach goes much further than their performance in North Korea. Since its inception, the band has been mired in controversy due to its provocative nature and choice of name. The name Laibach first appeared in 1144 as the original name of Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. This was during the controversial era of the Austrian-Hungarian monarchy, and Laibach's use of this name was met with scrutiny. In 1983, the band made an appearance on a Slovenian television show, sparking a massive political backlash. Believe it or not, a lynching was even called for by the host journalist. As a result, Laibach was banned from performing in Slovenia until February 1987, a shocking turn of events that really went to show the power of the band's provocative use of imagery, name, and sound. Another moment that sparked controversy was during one of their performances in Croatia in 1983. Due to the controversy of their performance, police, soldiers, and concert organizers rushed into the hall in an attempt to end it. They were escorted to the railway station in Zagreb and forced to leave. Fast forward to another one of their performances in the same year, and Laibach was again met with controversy. This time, it was due to their use of pornographic images of the Yugoslavian ruler, Josip Broz Tito. The controversy surrounding Laibach has been a part of the band's history since its inception. While their provocative nature has caused them to be banned from performing in some countries, their creative expression has also opened the door for groundbreaking international collaborations like their performance in North Korea. That's it for this video though. This was just a brief overview of Laibach and its performance in North Korea. Throughout its controversial history, Laibach has managed to bridge cultures and open doors for international collaboration. Though there are still many questions about the ethical implications of their performance in North Korea, there's no denying that it was a historic event. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Laibach did the right thing by performing in North Korea? Let us know in the comments below.